Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here is your daily technical analysis of foreign exchange markets. I'll start with the euro against the dollar. A third bullish white soldier yesterday as the market rammed into the overhead resistance of the March 2018 low at 121.52, puncturing it but not closing over it, just on it. This resistance had capped the market last week and the week before. Below we have the now dissipating forces of the January to February reverse head and shoulders neckline, currently at 121 even. The old broken 2021 downtrend, also at currently at 120.69. Overall, what looked like it might be a bull flag type formation over recent weeks seems to be morphing into a possible unusual broadening formation, right angled and ascending. It's a bit early, but that's what it's looking like right now. For the moment, I will still keep the provisional target X for the bull flag above in the 124.35 area. Let's wait and see. There's a lot in the way on the journey up there. So far today, strong surge higher from the open over the March 2018 low and the April 2018 low at 122.12. The market now moves towards the next resistance, the two old and recently reframed downtrends. The 2008 to date, which is currently at 122.42, and the 2011 to date, which is currently at 122.52. There's also the February high at 122.42. Cable, aka sterling against the US dollar. A second bullish white soldier yesterday and a test up to the resistance at 141.43. This is the second of the oft-mentioned trio of overhead resistances of 140.75, 141.43 and the March 2018 high at 142.43. We also have the double bottom formed since mid-March. A preliminary target X for this is in the 142.45 area. The same areas as the March 2018 and February 2020 highs. Whilst the full target X1 is in the 143.30 area. Overall, we're still in between lower time, currently at 138.29, and its long-term partner, the medium moving average, currently 138.29 as well, and the middle time above, currently at 142.88 of the June to September 2020 bullish shift pitchfork. Please remember, this pitchfork has given the bullish angle of attack of this market since September of last year. This latest move up can be traced back actually to the weekly key reversal made 2 weeks ago. So far today, a significant move higher over the key 141.43 level and moving towards challenging the next resistances at 142.35 and 142.43. Euro sterling. Yesterday saw a reactionary bearish engulfing pattern and key reversal down, if only just on the latter. This coming after the market tried to recover from the fall last week that saw the market reach the initial potential target X for the recent descending triangle in the 85.90 area. I said 3 weeks ago how ascending triangles were rife with pullbacks. We had one 2 weeks ago and a smaller one now last week, which has now seemingly ended. I also spoke about the possibility of the ascending triangle morphing into a double top. Well, the jury is still out on that one. Overhead, and in a large part responsible for yesterday's actions, is the short stroke medium moving average, currently 86.14. Meanwhile, below we have the flat line of the bottom of the old March based descending triangle at 85.45. So far today, nothing much so far. Looking like an indecisive spinning top right now, maybe even a doji cross. US dollar against the Indian rupee. A reactionary bullish white soldier yesterday after the previous session's breach and closed below the flatlining medium moving average, currently 73.33. The market ended up closing right back on the medium moving average and looking like a very small hammer pattern. That was nevertheless still unable to break up through the medium moving average. Over all this was another step towards the final one of the three targets below, target X2, That's the full potential target for the double top formed over April in the 73 even area. So far today, countering move lower, down to reach the final target, X2. And that's in the 73 even area. Below we now have the grouping of congestion down from the 50% Fibonacci line of the July 2019 to April 2020 move at 72.64, all the way down to the February 2020 high at 72.05. It actually starts at the weak looking 2020 to date uptrend, currently at 72.69. US dollar against the Brazilian real. An unusual pattern yesterday. A combined outside day that was also an indecisive doji cross. I suppose it is further evidence of the uncertainty we saw last week and now running into this week. We're capped between the lesser recent 38.5% Fibonacci line on top at 534.15 and below by the lesser 61.8% Fibonacci line of the older October 2019 to May 2020 move at 520.31. We still have below target X1, a possible full target for the recent sideways triangle at 513.80. I've recently had a suspicion that this may be too much of an ask, and I've even thought of retiring the target. Well, we are still pretty close, so not for now, though I'll still keep a watching brief on it. Further overhead, we still have as a resistance combination the recent 50% Fibonacci line at 544.41, medium moving average currently 547.23, and the long moving average currently 544.45. US dollar against the Mexican peso. A third bearish black crow yesterday and a continued follow-on lower to last Thursday's combined key reversal down and bearish engulfing pattern. It was not a new recent low, but it was a new recent low close. We're now approaching a significant support, congestion in the 1971.68 area. We nevertheless still have below all the potential targets from the two head and shoulders top patterns overhead that have been formed over this year. And to recap, one is from mid-January to late March and another from late February to early April. In the first case, we have an initial target X3 in the 1971.70 area, a full target X4 down in the 19 even area. In the second case, we have an initial target X1 in the 19.5 area, a full target X2 down in the 1885.5 area. So far today, a further attempt lower, with a new recent low and coming achingly close to target X3. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright is Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.